All right, Taurus, as long as you stay committed to your worship, to your practice, to whatever your calling is, you won't have to worry about anybody, I mean anybody, attempting to get over on you and trap you into any situation. All you need to do is make sure that whatever routine you have, whatever schedule that you created for yourself, you do not detour from the plan. You do not stop the mission to focus on your worldly things. There's something about worldly endeavors, okay? You have a very tight schedule. This tight schedule is designed to keep you away from accumulating more karma, more debt, and more interaction. And I know that as a collective energy, you may be feeling the pull or the call, like for, connection and, like who's interested in you. You know what I'm saying? There is some magnetic pull happening right now. There is someone's energy is connected to you, straight up. But again, with impulsiveness and trap in reverse, what spirit is saying is you have a contract to fulfill, you have a purpose, and you have to see that purpose into fruition first before this person could come in. So any person that comes in before this person would be like a lower level soulmate, if you get what I'm saying. All right. I don't think you're going to have to go out and look for this person. Y'all are going to bump into each other serendipity, like, while you're already, when you meet this person, you have gone through the healing process. Time has passed. I feel like you are a reliable person. You're very patient, trustworthy. You're hardworking. You are focused on reaching your goal. That's what you're doing right now. Then you're on the right track. It's coming in for you. Something is coming in for you. Don't give up now. I'm hearing, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. All right, so we have fresh start in reverse. We have manifest in reverse. And then we have comparison in reverse. Oh, wow. Whoever you're about to meet, nobody that you could ever give a second chance to or manifest on your own going to compare to the type of person this person is. Like, this is someone that was specifically crafted and created just for you. Like a perm. It's going to straighten everything out. Everything going to make sense when it's happened. Y'all going to build a home, a life. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. Bright. I'm seeing a lot of bright. So this is your confirmation. I'm giving it to you right now. If you've been asking yourself, hey, spirit, am I supposed to be working on something with somebody and giving them a second chance? If you've been asking yourself, do I need to go and manifest this and write out what I want? If you say that if you're feeling as if you are on a tier that no one else can compare to, no one else is on this level with you, it's true. And I'm not even trying to gas you up. I'm not even trying to tell you something and blow your head up, Taurus. Spirit is confirming right now. Spirit wants you to have this big head. Spirit wants you to have this attitude that's kind of like, nothing will do. Nobody's good enough. And you may come across people that are like, oh, you think that you are the best thing that God ever created. And you are, because you are made for someone specific. We have commitment in reverse, lusting in reverse. No commitment, no hanky-panky. If they're not coming in committed and to their life purpose and what they believe they're supposed to be doing, then they don't have their head on straight. If they're not devoted to their worship and their spiritual practice, then they're not ready to build shit with you. It'll just be for show. And eventually they'll become disorderly. They'll start to lack control, and then they'll disrupt your reality and create delays and setbacks in your world. And you didn't even have them type of problems, because they still trying to figure out what they even believe in. Breaking point in reverse. Yeah, somebody wants to a redo. I feel like you're going to be meeting a lot of people spontaneously that desire you. They want to be with you. You're a catch. You have clarity. Pay attention. The right one that's meant for you will not, they won't say things like, oh, you remind me of an ex. They won't say things like, oh, this person did this, or they won't be talking about exes and other people, or trying to ask you like what your ex did for you or why you're single. They wouldn't be looking for none of that. This is someone that can see very clear on a person, like through a person. This person can read your mind. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you thinking. That's how I heard it. Okay. We have clinging in reverse. This is not someone they're not clingy. They don't have to spy on you. They don't have to obsess. They don't have to hold on to you all extra clingy and shit like that. They're not in competition with nobody. They're very forthcoming and honest. And because this person is about to come in, you have other people. It's going to hit you like a whirlwind, Taurus. You didn't, like a wrecking bomb. You didn't see this coming with attraction and spark. You weren't even trying for real, for real. It feels like it just something just hits off. Like, damn, I don't have this desire to run, and this person ain't chasing, it's just like real chemistry. That's all you need to focus on. You don't got to try hard. I feel like this person is mature. This is the type of person where you don't have to ask them, hey, can you do that? Hey, can you do this? Y'all just fall in line and y'all just in sync. This is not someone that needs extra attention while you work. Okay, they know how to self-soothe. They know how to tend to themselves. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of people, what's that, speculating on who you're dating, who you're talking to. Yeah. Some of y'all could be a fire sign. We got relationships. Yeah, your season of dealing with a lot of karmic partners is over. It's over, babes. You got a lot of options coming your way in love, especially in career. When it comes to your career, though, something about the people you collaborate with. A couple options are on the table. Something's gonna feel risky to do, but it's gonna thrust you into the spotlight and give something that you're trying to bring to the forefront a push, something like a healthy push, because it's not rigid. It's something about you being flexible with your creativity. Let me see, what exactly you have any specific insights as far as these options you want Taurus to consider? Out of all these options, which one is the golden ticket? Which one is the lick? Spirit. probably the one that you really don't want to do. I know it's something that you came up with by yourself, like at the last minute. You put very little thought into it. One of these options is something to do with, like, you like it, but you're not going to think that it's a hit. You're not going to think that it's something special, but it's like the one everybody's going to love, the one that's going to go viral, the one that's going to hit the top charts. That's the one that because you can't see, like, it's way before your time. There's something that you're going to create that's way before your time, but it's going to be needed. And so at a period of time when it's needed, it's like timeless. So you get a lot of ideas and options to do timeless type of messages, content, resonance. So my storage went out again. So this may be a situation where you have something that's saved to like your data or backed up on a storage device, and you may like lose it but get it back, and that's going to be like Spirit's way of telling you, roll with it, go with it. I'm hearing B-roll or something. It may have been at a phase in your life where you were extremely naive and extremely emotional, or something about emotional over a relationship, but this is going to be something that gets you a lot of prosperity and abundance. It's a risk, but I feel like, I think the hardest part that you're having with releasing something or sharing a vulnerable part of yourself is you're single, right? And with relationships, you may be asking yourself, like, how is it going to be believable that you understand firsthand what it's like to be heartbroken or whatever? If you're single and you've never been married or you've never been in a long relationship. So you're overthinking about whether or not people will receive you on a need, keep them on a need to know basis. That's what Spirit is pretty much saying. Keep them on a need to know basis and focus on something about all these options here. Even if you don't see them right now, get creative and look around. Yeah, you have options. I'm seeing someone look through records, CDs, vinyl. Clarify this Page of Cups. This is stuff you haven't shared with people. Yeah, you haven't shared with people, but this is when you were at your most freest expression of yourself, where you're not thinking so hard. Overthinking it. When you overthink it, you stuff out the creativity because you're more focused on the worldly or the mundane aspect of how you're received versus just committing to what you feel spiritually called to do. I hope this is making sense, y'all. To somebody. Look at me. I think I can sing right now. I don't care if I'm cracky. And you shouldn't either. Some of you guys, it feels like the Empress. Maybe you want to talk about a phase in your life. I see like you want to go back and travel and talk about things that you never got to say. You want to tell a story. I just see someone traveling, telling a story, or going back in time, reflecting, and then finding a creative way to reflect upon it. Some of you guys, this may be like a broken home, coming from a broken home, what that felt like articulating it, how it played a role in shaping how you were able to, why you have, it's hard for you to be in love or commit or something like that. All of it's related. Nine of Swords, insomnia, Ace of Wands. It's like it's easy for you to connect in the lower chakras, but it's difficult for you to connect through the heart chakra, which is the portal to it's also the portal to interdimensional travel. Some of you guys have been trying to go back and write a moment in time. Like, you may be traveling, but you trying to write a moment in time to change the outcome in other timelines. Like changing the past through other branches of time. Seven of Wands in reverse. You feel like you're ready to share so much more about who you are, where you come from. Travel expands. Some of you guys, you have a very unique perspective around, being in love with someone that had ties to a karmic or something like that. They may have married someone else. 4, 5, 6, 7. Like how you've always wanted to save or protect someone from like you always knew somebody was, like the reason why someone was guarded with you. Like you see here, waiting to enter into a house. There could have been an event where you were waiting for someone to meet you at an event, at a party, vice versa. Okay. Something about someone against you. 9 of Wands in reverse. You feel like somebody wouldn't have been so defensive towards you if like somebody else wasn't in the house, if somebody else wasn't in their ear or something like that. You feel robbed of an opportunity, and it kind of like triggered this impulsive, just overly ambitious energy. Okay, King of Pentacles. So you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of experience. You know a lot about this type of stuff. But the question is, will people believe you? I feel like that's what you're asking yourself. Ultimately, I feel like what Spirit is telling you is that it's not where you've been, it's where you're going. And that's what really helps people resonate with other people, other souls. Time and time again, you will see people that have a past of being in prison, being horrible people, addictions, loss. And the same people that went down all those dark paths will be the ones that are sitting on this screen and talking to you right now. Because confirmation from Spirit. Nobody is worthless. It happens differently for every single person at different phases. And so this is why we're never afraid to let go. It's a part of our purpose is to let go of the people that we love, because holding on to them prevents their growth, keeps them limited, and it becomes our selfish desires that holds them from their own rebirth. So in situations, even when it comes to like your parents and coming up in broken homes, if they didn't separate, they would have never grown to become the versions of themselves that allows them to show up for you in the ways that they show up for you now. You just have to come to terms with it. You just have to allow yourself to see how all of us, we go through it. But after you have come to terms with our forefathers, our foremothers, you get to decide. You get to decide that from that data that they provide us from their choices. What routes you like to take? So instead of you having to take every single path that they did and repeat the process, they do a couple of them for you. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. But now you got six other outcomes at your discretion to discern from, versus just having your own life to reflect on. And this is why sharing those stories and those facets of yourself is so important. That's why everybody's not like you. Could never be like you. You never have to worry about that. This is when you know you're really free. You can give yourself permission. Nobody have to know. Oh my God. Nobody have to know. Say you would give it up. Okay, some of y'all want to give it up. You really, really would like to. But you just want to make sure that you're free. Some of y'all have a fear of being tied down and restricted from being truly free and happy. You know what I'm saying? And look at that. Y'all are mirroring energy here. I wonder if this person is mad at me. I wonder if that person still thinks of me. Yes, y'all do. I see it with the full here. Child, let me get up out of this energy, because y'all on another time. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.